What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Bitcoin is at like $15 away from $60,000. We're going to focus on Bitcoin, see what it did, see what it could do, the reasons why. All right, maybe we'll touch on altcoins, but this one's going to focus more on Bitcoin and what's going on, because exciting times are upon us. And so without further ado, let's do this. All right, Bitcoin 59 right now, currently 59,966. All right, it was just at 59,985. We're looking at Bitcoin Bitstamp. Pretty cool. This thing has been moving the last couple of days. Now, it all started on Monday when MicroStrategy picked up 3,000 Bitcoins. Okay, and I mentioned that it could be the beginning of a good week. I didn't know at the time how the ETFs buys were doing. And well, ETFs are having record weeks as well. Guys, HODL 15 Capital, definitely worth a follow. I mean, this is the last 2 days the ETFs are having as far as volume. Spot ETF inflows in dollars, 516 million, 577 million. And as far as volume, it's like at 2 billion for the second day in a row. The ETFs top $2 billion in daily volume since their launch on January 11th. And this type of trading volume is more than most large cap US stocks. There is a lot of interest in these ETFs in Bitcoin, okay? In Bitcoin. And the mentioning of MicroStrategy kind of kicked it all off this week. And I thought it could be a green week. And is it ever? We just passed 60,000, unbelievable, 60,200. We are so close to all-time highs, and this is amazing. This has never happened in the history of Bitcoin. So the ETFs, along with institutions, along with a bigger, and retail hasn't even come in yet. Retail has not even come in yet. Along with 60,300, amazing. Could it be that we do at least touch all-time highs before the Bitcoin halving? I wasn't expecting that, but I will say what I was hoping for was when it was up here to come down early, and then because I thought if it did that and it kept it, then we would be in a strong position to come up and break this resistance. We broke this resistance, was my first resistance point at 58,164. We killed that, and we are breaking through, or trying to break through 60,000. The stronger we can do it, I think the better it is. All right. There's not much above this, guys. This is pretty much new territory, and that we are getting this close to the all-time highs before the Bitcoin halving has never happened before in the history of Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin's history is only since like 2008, 2009, whatever it is. So it's not that old. It's still a kid, still a kid. It's still a kid basically. So there is that. But I mean, I was just looking at to see where we could find some resistance. Nowhere really. The US dollars is going up against this area right here, I think, and we're getting rejected. So I think we are going to be coming back down. As I mentioned, this could be a head and shoulders, which would bring it back down here. Okay, so there's that. Dow Jones is looking relatively decent. I mean, relatively decent. We're like at new all-time highs. Could it be that we're bending, turning over and topping out here? A lot of people say it, but I mean, a lot of people say we were going to go to Bitcoin 10,000. So I mean, until now, you go with the trend. The trend right now is up. Okay, everything. Okay, pretty good. That was just the Nasdaq and the S&P. Doesn't look too scary. These are the government bond yields. Okay, last 2 days have been red. Although we have seen this come up, we'll see what happens there. But still, everything. Look, my point is, by seeing all this 10 years, is that things look bullish, guys. Things look very bullish. The stage is set for Bitcoin. Boom, broke out of this triangle, didn't it? A lot sooner than I thought. All right, boom, and it's moving up. Could it be that we're going to go up to 60%? I don't know. I don't think so, but first we got to break through this and this. Either way, total 3, which is what we care about. The ones that are us that are, well, we care about Bitcoin going up because that helps us, because look at this, boom. We are just continuously moving up and up and up. And today my portfolio reached levels that it hasn't reached in the cycle since the inception of this particular portfolio. I'm up over 150% right now, and I'm glad I am. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin because let's see what it is doing. 60,000. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Okay, was not expecting this this part right here, this part to be like that. I did say if it, as I mentioned, if we tested and kept it, then we'd be going up because of the history with this line that I've mentioned in past videos. That once we test it and prove that it's okay, then we're gonna go up for a while before we touch it again. So, hey, and I thought, if we did that, I thought that we could be strongly going through this. I expected it maybe in a couple of tries. I didn't really think we were going to get rejected if it did what it has done. But I just was not expecting it to just rip through like that. But hey, I mentioned to you about Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, and then the ETFs, the buys, guys. I mean, this is crazy. Let's see, what else did he mention right here? Let's go over here to his thing. These are cool too, the ones that he posts. This was for up to the 27th. Okay, the 26th, the net buys was 9,545 Bitcoin, guys. All right. On the 27th, 9,937 Bitcoins, guys. All right. Again, with the 2 million daily volume, these numbers are looking good. These are really good. There's a lot of interest in Bitcoin, guys. There's a lot of interest in Bitcoin. Okay, check it out. There's a lot of interest in Bitcoin. I already showed you that, but still, come back and take a look. All right, there will be ebbs and flows. There will be weeks where this happens, you know, where there won't be that many sales, or it could even be weeks where this happens. That's just the way it is. But right now, it's clearly showing that there is still interest and that we still have a ways to go as far as going up. Okay, so guys, man, wow. So right now, I bet a lot of people are wishing that they would have bought around 51,000 or this last consolidation period. And this is the thing, guys. I've been bullish. Right, since the beginning of the, basically, once I started seeing this, I'm like, yeah, bullish. Once we started breaking past 30,000, I'm like, yeah, we're in a bull market. The beginnings of a bull market. Okay, that was kind of like the line in the sand for me. And then it's just been doing this. Right? Are we in a bull market? Yes, we are in a bull market. We are so close to all-time highs. It's crazy, guys. All right. So when in doubt, zoom out and take a big look. Look at this V-shaped recovery. Essentially, I started buying, basically, probably right here. Little nibbles, buying more, buying what I could. Pretty much tapped out by here, and then just when I would get any money, I would buy what I could here. Right, and I'm pretty much done as far as accumulating. Maybe here and there before the Bitcoin halving, I still accumulate a little more, but for the most part, I'm in. Right, and I'm up, as I mentioned, 150% right now. So I mean, it does pay to buy during when people are scared, and the downward part as close as you can to the bottom. I actually did buy the bottom, right? But like I said, probably nibbling and buying. So I mean, I basically bought all this. This is where the majorities of my buys were, right? And so that's why I'm up 150%. Now, if I was just in Bitcoin, I'd be up more, I think, right? And then I could put them into the altcoins. But still, there are some altcoins that are up way more. See, Bitcoin is up 291%. So if I just bought Bitcoin, I'd be up more. But eventually, the altcoins will catch up, and the altcoins will surpass the returns that Bitcoin does. Okay, that's what I'm betting on. So that's cool. Maybe next time I'll take a look at maybe adding Bitcoin and then selling out of Bitcoin. But who knows? The next cycle, I'll worry about the next cycle then. Right now, I'm worrying about what's going on here, and things are looking really good. Now, be interesting to see if we get a wick here or what happens. It would be really nice to keep this level. Hopefully we do. Hopefully this isn't a fake out and we come back down. I don't think so, all right? Just based on previous history, although that history is changing, right? So we can't just cherry pick what we want to be or what we don't want. Now it's kind of like, we knew less before. We knew nothing before. Now we know even less. All right. We knew very little, and now we know even less because the ETFs are having an effect. We are in a bullish market. Things are happening a lot faster. Now, it doesn't mean that just because they're happening faster now, it's going to continue, right? It could be that maybe reach up here and then we just kind of spend the rest of the before the Bitcoin halving, these couple of months, March and April, right around here, right? Maybe we have a little drop and we test this line here in the end of April. Or May, right? Before the final bounce, and then going way up, way up after that in the coming months, right? Going parabolic, basically. Could it be this year? Are we really having a truncated cycle, left translated cycle? I mean, the cycle will top out around here in 2024 instead of 25. It's completely possible now, especially considering what we're seeing right now, guys. All right, so it's completely possible. Just prepare yourselves as best you can. Be prepared for any situation. All right, it's best to be in these markets right now. I think it's better to be in these markets than to be out of the markets, but definitely pick correct tokens as best you can, you know, based on your risk profile and what your needs are. All right, today quickly what I bought. Bitcoin looks amazing. Let's look at it really quick. I'll go to what I bought in a second. Let's look at the weekly. Beginning of the week, this candle, right, that we're seeing pumping huge was actually red. It looked exactly like this one. It looked exactly like this one at the beginning of the week, right, for Sunday and Monday. We're on Wednesday today, right? Yeah, we're on Wednesday. 2 days later. That's the power of crypto, boys and girls. All right, that's the power of crypto. What are we looking at for the month now? The month is probably looking amazing. Oh yeah, let's put on this one actually so you can see a little better. Right here is basically the continuation. All right, this is I remember this month because we were like, oh, we're gonna have red month. Are we gonna start going sideways? Are we gonna start going down? Could it actually the body of this was down here and this wick was already up there, and the body was red and fat and it looked like it was ready just to turn over. And then towards the end, it did this. It turned green. All right, which is like. Now it's a different pattern, continuation, and look at that continuation. Amazing. We're just basically, if you look at it on a monthly, we're just a wick away from all-time highs. All right, I think we're like 13% away from all-time highs. Amazing. Pretty cool. Bitcoin continues to surprise us, and I think if you've been following what I do, and I think I've been doing pretty well as far as tracking and giving an idea of the direction. My analysis has been right on, all right, and I've been sharing all that stuff with you. I hope it's been helpful. Really cool times. Let's see if we keep this level right here, 60,000. This is the psychological level of 60,000. Let's see if we keep it, or if we do spend the time right here, maybe on the upward part of this, between 60 and this rising channel. I'm in this rising ascending line that I've been mentioning. Okay. Which today is at about 50,800, and every day that goes up. Again, at the Bitcoin halving, that's at 55,243, right? And that's 60,000. So maybe this, but I mean, the way it's looking, man, and the continued interest in all things Bitcoin, crypto, then maybe we are above this line. Maybe we are going to try to attempt to break out of 16, the all-time high soon. How far are we from it? This is its all-time high, 69,179, more or less. From this little wick that we had today, 13%, 13.38% away. Pretty awesome, guys. Bitcoin trading at 60,485. All right, now let's look at this to see what I bought. You know what I do want to buy? And I have nibbled, and I did buy some more, but Gamercoin. I'm gonna see what happens. Maybe I should just say the hell with it and buy it. Yesterday I could have bought it a little bit lower. It's at 6.9, and I didn't. But that's because I had bought previously, so which has increased my buy at 3 cents, my average buy price to 3 cents. But I might just bite the bullet, and buy again today, man. Things are looking really good. Eventually we're gonna have a drop, but so far it's showing that these drops aren't that strong for now. And I don't think it's going to be right now either. All right. And either way, I'm up so much that even with a drop, or even a good drop, I'll still be up. So, I mean, they just have to ride that stuff through at this point. All right. So that's Gamercoin GHX. Looks pretty good. I wanted to buy it. I think I might after the videos that I do today. Soonverse looking stronger. I wish I could have bought below this. Right now, I'm just going to wait and see what happens here, but things look pretty good. I haven't bought that. What I did buy, those are the ones that I want to buy. I did buy Trias. Going up at this ascending line, pretty much at my average buy price for it. It increased it a little bit, but not much, negligible. And I also bought good rebound day. That's good. Let's see if we come right back up here, which did lower my average buy for my short-term hodl bag or my trading bag or whatever. 0.011. That's what those are the two ones that I bought. I almost bought Aventus, but I'm waiting to see what happens here. I'm waiting to see if it drops a little lower or what, if it's gonna hold this. Aventus, AVTM, and that's it. Everything else I'm just kind of watching. But man, the star of the day, Bitcoin. Look at that, 60,500. Okay, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna end it here and see what happens. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, it'll still be in the $60,000 range. Would be fantastic. Maybe even higher. Hopefully, but I am very bullish. I mentioned that I am very bullish. We are in a bull market, guys. If you don't know now, you know. Bitcoin is surprising us. Could be good or bad, because now it kind of throws out all that we believed out the window now, because things have changed and we can't just cherry pick. Okay, this thing might stay the same, although it might. We just got to take it day by day. All right, but I think right now the best thing to do is to just be invested in the market. Be invested in the market. Start DCAing before the Bitcoin halving, because then after the Bitcoin halving is when things start getting better. And it seems like that's gonna still be the case, because Bitcoin still has a long way to go as far as going higher, as far as price. Like I've mentioned, my prediction was 2024 between 80 and 100,000. Maybe I'm lowballing that. And for 2025 is 200,000. But maybe that 200,000 might come in 2024. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and then we might be in a bear market in 2025, or maybe I don't know. We'll have to take it day by day. But there's a lot of stuff to look at now, to speculate on. But Bitcoin is looking really good at 60,381. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I hope you guys are in the market, and I hope you guys are making a lot of money. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.